Are you someone that puts unnecessary pressure on yourself? If so, I just want to share something that I thought was funny around the way that I show up, particularly when I'm driving. If I think about driving from my house here and say I'm going to boxing training, say I'm going to meet Corey and we're going to go for a walk. I'll be driving down the road and I'll get to a roundabout or something like that. I'll look at the time in the truck. I'll be like, oh, okay, it's maybe 5:15 a.m. Oh, do I think I can make it to that bridge all the way down the road by X time? And so what I've realized, how ridiculous that is, number one, what I've realized with that is every time that I was driving somewhere and I was driving by myself, I was looking at the time saying, hey, do I think I could make it to this mark in X amount of time? And essentially what that was doing was that was putting pressure on me to make it in that time, meaning that anytime I was driving alone, I couldn't be in the moment, I couldn't enjoy the music, I couldn't enjoy the drive or what was happening on the drive or what I was seeing, what I was experiencing, right? Because I wasn't in the present moment, I was in the future. I was in the future, putting that pressure on myself, creating unnecessary stress, worry, sometimes if I was a little bit late, overwhelm, right? Because I was constantly saying, hey, I've got to this mark, what's the next mark, and how much time do I have to make that mark? When in reality, there is no need to do that because I'm gonna eventually get to that mark or get to that end point, get to boxing, get to Corey, whenever I'm gonna get there. So if you're someone who's doing that to yourself, think about how that compounds over time. If you're constantly driving places by yourself, especially if you're driving a lot throughout the city, right? You're driving a lot through the backcountries and mining towns. Think about how that compounds over time, the stress, the worry that you unnecessarily put on yourself, like I do, by saying, hey, I gotta make it here by X time, because essentially all you're doing is putting that stress on yourself when you're gonna make it, when you're gonna make it. Cheers.